Good Morning Cybertron is a podcast intended for adults and is not suitable for those under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is advised.
I'm Simon Furman, and you're listening to Good Morning Cybertron.
Perfect. Thank you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, Cybertron!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Good Morning Cybertron. I am your host, Scott, firmly moored into the chronal river of time, neither adrift nor afraid in a sea of lost feelings and endless possibilities. I did drugs over the weekend. With me today, it's my good buddy Xavier. Xavier, how many drugs did you do over the weekend?
All of them.
I did 5. 5. I walked in the store. May I have 5 drugs, please? And they oblige. All the way from Alabama, famous for knee banjos, it's Kyle.
Yeah, hi everyone.
Wow.
I
love that high energy pep and cheer that Kyle brings to the
Dude, my
show.
car just fucking broke or some shit. I'm not. This is a perfect way to close up my year. Broken car.
What happened to your car, man?
I bottomed out trying to get out of a fucking parking lot, and now it keeps being in drive and slipping into neutral almost.
Well,
Oh
shit.
no!
Oh no! I'm sorry.
It's
man.
it's a Christmas miracle, but not quite the one you wanted.
Your
At least I got money put away.
so your transmission got punched in the throat.
Greta's like fighting to be held. I'm sorry.
Hopefully 200 will do it.
What kind of car is it?
Camry.
Transformer.
Oh, Toyota Camry.
What year?
Toyotas.
2002.
Oh, 2000. Okay. Yeah.
Oh man. Well, it's our good friend Thomas up there. How you doing, Thomas? What's it like in the land of ducks and maple syrup?
Currently, it's frozen hell.
They still striking?
Frozen hell. It's dark. It's miserable. It's freezing, and I hate it. And
Got room for one more?
Kyle asked if they were still striking.
no, they were forced back to work because the thing is, Canada Post, it is technically a corporation, but it's state-owned. So they just crack the whip and they're like, no, you're going back to work.
We tried to do the same thing here back in the 80s. The air traffic controllers wouldn't stop striking, and so President Reagan just went, okay, everybody that's still on strike, you're fired. And then for months, for some strange reason, there were a lot of plane crashes.
When I was ordering my sister's Christmas present,
Maybe Earl the janitor isn't qualified to land a 727.
when I was ordering my sister's Christmas present the other week, when it was still on strike, I was on the phone with them trying to confirm how they were going to ship it, right? And they're like, and I said like there must be a lot of chaos going on with the with the strike, and they actually said they said that actually business has never been better since we don't have to deal with Canada Post.
Jesus Christ. We just had one of these alien drones, people. New Jersey business is booming. Dusk, how many alien drones have you seen up there where you're from?
0. Sadly, I want to see them.
Right.
Me? What? Me? One.
You've seen one of the mystery drones.
No,
Apparently,
I've seen. No. I'm not talking about any time recently. This was like in 2008, 2007.
Oh, we're talking about the recent drones, the ones that the aliens are piloting for the Men in Black, so that Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster get their cryptid kibble.
Yeah, I'm talking about driving down the highway at like 3 or 4 o'clock at night, and getting chased by a large black triangle.
Well, that means you still
in
saw
the
one
morning.
from this
What?
time period. It was just a time traveling drone. That's all.
Yeah. Obviously.
Okay.
Duh.
Look, I'm sorry.
Matter of fact, fucking duh.
We need to make a cereal called Cryptid Kibble. Put it up on the GMC store. Do we have a
I
cereal?
want human kibble. Like, give me just little kibble to munch on.
That's called cereal.
I want there to be
Cereal's not the same. It does not have as much nutrients as kibble has.
Okay, have you ever ate dog food?
It's salty as fuck.
Yes.
It's no, I don't want that. I want food.
Cereal.
I want kibble.
Scott,
Just give me something that has all my nutrients in little pellets that I can just shove into my face and be done.
Oh, you mean Flintstones vitamins?
My
What the
my-
food bag strapped to your face while we're at it?
my Transformer collector
No,
brain
just put in
can't
a little dog bowl that says princess.
my Transformer collector brain can no longer separate the word kibble from Transformers.
Yeah.
I think about
Yeah.
I think about somebody feeding their dog kibble or something, and I'm just imagining MP44's backpack coming out of a bag of cat food. or something.
You're picking a fresh like Armada breakdown off the tree. You whip out a knife and you're like, "Come get it, princess!" And you slice off like the back part of the wheels.
I'm telling you, that's some tasty ass shit. And you can find more tasty ass shit over on Toy.Run. I know it doesn't make any sense. Shut up. I'm fucked up. But they have new safety squad car squad mechs. What?
Ooh.
It's these little tiny things where it's like if cars, like Pixar cars, had arms and legs. That's kind of what they're going for here.
You're
Man,
Yeah,
they are.
This is weird.
This is what indie game developers dream about when they think about a monster chasing you down. They're like, she's perfect.
This is like this is less Transformers, more Lightning McQueen driving through a mutagen canister.
This is not. I don't like this. This gives me the creeps.
What song does it play as it chases you down? Claire de Lune?
I like to think Mr. Brownstone by Guns N' Roses. That goofy face and Axl Rose. I used to do a little, but a little wouldn't do it, so the little got more and more. I just keep trying to get a little better, said a little better than before. I've been driving with Mr. Brownstone. He keeps talking.
Oh.
He won't leave me alone. No, 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 no. He won't leave me alone.
I think Kickstart My Heart works just as well.
Oh. Wow. Yeah. Kickstart My Heart.
Okay, so would these be moderately fixed if there was like some sort of robot head that could flip up the top and a way to cover those eyes?
Okay. We'll get to but we need to talk about the important stuff. Number one, I think "Kickstart My Heart" is a good song if they're actually driving after you in car mode. But if they're running after you in robot mode, like if they're doing a frantic pace, then Mr. Brownstone might be the song. However, if it's just a leisurely pace and they're walking after you like Jason Voorhees goes after a camper in the woods, then I think the best music would probably be that clown music, that boop, 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 boop. That like oompa music as it chases you. No, I don't think painting the eyes over would do a goddamn thing. I know that they're still there.
Yeah, that's true. And you try to fucking cover them, and just like a horror episode of the Twilight Zone, they burn through the fucking covering. It's like, you think you can get rid of me that easily, white boy?
The fucking hand just slaps the paintbrush away every time you try to get near it.
So have you noticed the way that those eyes look? It's like vaguely Patrician, like a frog. It's just sort of staring off in two different directions.
It's the 1,000-yard stare. There's some PTSD.
Yeah.
It's kind of a cross
That's
between
the song you should be fucking singing.
It's a cross between actual eyes and like the two spools of a cassette. It's
so you look into their eyes and you just hear Fortune
nothing.
Son.
Empty.
I can remember anything.
Never do
This is
anything for you.
Sound of fucking tumbleweed. Moving over to the comments, Dwayne March says, "Good morning, Cybertronians. Hope all is well." It is now. Brendan Callanan said, "Good morning, Chugnoids." Okay. I'll take a Chugoid. Crossbones Koopa says, "Hello, it's raining here." Wolf1701 says, "It's Bigfoot in the woods controlling the drones. They bought them from the Loch Ness Monster." Crossbones says, "I almost got hit by a meteor once. It was on fire and everything." Wolf1701 says, "Insurance from farmers. They've seen it." Crossbones, "Did you get superpowers?" Brendan then feeds back with, "I'm feeding my cat exclusively Classic Prime arm kibble from now on." That's big cat. Crossbones said, "No, I thought 1988's The Blob and went the other way after. One of the best horror remakes ever." And Wolf says, "Lol, yeah." There's not a lot of news this week. That's okay. Yeah. All the news was last
Some
week.
say there's no news this week.
Well,
Yeah,
you know
kind
what?
of.
The good news is, Scott, I hope you remembered through your drug-addled haze
Jesus
to
Christ,
bring on a
man.
guest star,
Yeah.
because this is technically our Christmas episode since we won't be on the air for 2 weeks.
Oh, that's right. We will not be here. Enjoy your Christmas with your loved ones. If you have no loved ones, go over to skipthegames.com and hire some loved ones.
Mm-hmm.
And then go have some fun Christmas and New Year's. Jesus Christ.
So, sorry to break it to you guys, we will not be here for 2 weeks, but I told Scott right before last week, make sure we get a special guest star, and we settled on two-time NBA MVP, first-time all-unanimous vote MVP, Stephen Curry of the Golden State Warriors. Scott, bring him on.
Hey, say hi. No, buddy, come on over. It's okay. No, Steph, come on. No. He's shy, guys.
Oh, damn it. Hey, Thomas, do me a favor and just do a Steph Curry impression until he comes on.
I don't even think I can make it.
Who's Steph Curry? That's honest to God, that's me right now. Who?
Who?
You guys are such
Hello,
hitters.
everyone. I am
Hey,
Paul
everybody.
von Shitsky. I am Kyle Cousin from Moldovia.
Go the
Make a
fuck back
special
where you
guest
came
star.
from, whore.
Yeah, Bulgarian.
Kyle, damn, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, my God.
I didn't tell that fucker he could get on the mic. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay, man.
All right.
Ladies and
What's your little
gentlemen,
pleasure
Indiana
getting-
Pacer, Hall of Famer, Detlef Shrimp.
Oh, I wanted Spud Webb from the Atlanta Hawks.
Detlef Shrimp. Real basketball player. They had him on Parks and Rec all the time. That's the only reason I know about Detlef Shrimp.
Okay.
I thought it was some sort of Russian prawn meal. For Detlef Shrimp. Oh, my God. Thanks to JT Prime 17. Kyle, is that good enough for you? Is JT Prime 17 good enough for you? Poor Rekgar.
Oh,
Yeah. Thanks to JT Prime 17, we have listings for something called Swapticons. These must be tiny ass figures that are $8 for a 2-pack. So we have Megatron and Shockwave, Optimus Prime and Ultra Magnus, Bumblebee and Hot Rod, Grimlock and Snarl, and Shadow Panther and Ravage. They're really tiny, 2-packs. Each figure has individual bot modes, and they combine into one alt mode. You can mix and match as you please.
So this is your
Duocons.
what's his name? The Megatron Optimus guy. As close as you're gonna get.
Giltar. Yep.
Yeah.
Doltar.
Giltar would be amazing. Swapticons, weird name. Would have preferred Duocons if you're going to do a 2-pack, but what are you going to do? They went with Swapticons.
I'd rather not, because the Duocons are backwards.
This was a prime opportunity to release some of those MicroMasters that were 2 bots, 1 alt mode.
One teacup.
Yeah, yeah. 1 cup, 2 bots. Anyway, but I don't know. Megan Shockwave? No. Megan Ratchet. That's who you swapped the con. Yeah.
Someone's thinking with their head in their pants.
Fully
gorged.
Someone's thinking with crack rock cocaine. Or whatever the fuck they were on when they wrote that.
Let's see here. From the back of the Swapticons Ravage and Shadow Panther, introducing Swapticons. Fidgety fun mini action figures that twist to combine together in unique alt modes. Twist into beast mode. Press the figures' heads together and twist to combine them into a Panther beast mode. Untwist to separate them. Combine with other Swapticon toys. Ravage and Shadow Panther action figures can be combined with any Swapticons figure. With additional Swapticon set, kids can combine 2 favorite bots and imagine a super-powered alt mode or create wacky matchups between Autobots and Decepticons.
Oh my God! Stop saying Swapticons. I beg of you.
Swapticons.
This is the fucking. This is fucking Machine Robo. They did a thing recently where you take like a Christmas tree and a locomotive, stick them together, and they make a dragon.
Yeah, but those were cool.
The same shit.
These might be cool, but you know.
It has.
Well, these could be cool. I'll probably never fucking see them.
Yeah, I assume whoever smuggles them out of the factory first to do a review is gonna, make or break the Swapticon line just because it's like.
You think they're gonna smuggle this shit out of the factory?
This is too small for their anus. Just fall right out.
This is
pee hole
They're
stuff.
like, what do I get more clicks on? Swapticons? Prima.
You can't be beggars can't be choosers. If Swapticons are the hot thing at your local Chinese factory shadow plant, do that. Fucking, I'm just curious how much of a transforming gimmick's going to be incorporated with these fuckers.
I can honestly say I don't give 2 fucks about this.
I don't see it turning out well.
Yeah.
Which is crying shame.
Yeah.
At least they're trying something new.
I will give you that. But at least throw something in there. Like, if you're going to do this, throw something in there that kind of makes sense for the line. Because, I mean, the first thing I'm thinking of is those, like, Euler was one of the Micromasters that had Euler and Bump, I think, were the names of the 2 of them. You put them together, and they turned into, like, a tanker truck. Why not that? Right? That could have been fantastic. Try a whole bunch. Here's Megatron, Shockwave. Here's Grimlock and Snarl. Here's Euler and Bump.
I honestly think they should have done shit like that. Mostly just because fucking when we got some of these more really obscure toy line style things, they did Heatwave from the Collector series in his colors of like purple and orange, which was a shock. It was just like, y'all, that's Heatwave. Heatwave's in this line. So they have the ability to shock us, which is great. And I understand like the main guys sell, but if you don't do something like to like prod us a bit, I don't see it going anywhere because it feels like it's just really to cash in. There's no Starscream in this. No Chris Latta. Where's Latta Man?
Dead.
Well, there you go. Shit. Kyle with the hard truth.
Kyle, he lives on. Kyle's just being like Uncle Scrooge this Christmas.
I get the feeling Kyle's going to be visited by like 3 ghosts.
I mean, I swear. You remember when Kyle first came on the show and he was all cherry and optimistic, and then just slowly over time became jaded? Thomas, can you do an impression of
it has
how
nothing
Kyle
to do
was
with you
optimistic?
fuckers, by the way.
This is just fucking life.
If you're going to get visited by 3 ghosts, they better be Muppets.
Which is weird because Scrooge got visited by 4. You're getting gypped, Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. He did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Nobody talks about Bob Marley.
I talk about Bob Marley. He was a hell of a
Because
singer.
They actually made that character 2 people. That's right.
Bob Marley. That's right.
Is
And-
it Bob Marley or Jacob Marley?
It's Jacob Marley.
Jacob
But I want to be
No,
Bob
I know-
Marley's
wait.
Bob Marley's gonna visit Kyle. That's the plan.
Hang on.
Kyle, you
Hang
being
on,
one
hang on.
badass
It's
son
the
of a
Muppets.
bitch.
It's
Somebody.
the Muppets. It's the Muppets.
Oh.
They named one of them Jacob, one of them Bob.
Oh, Stafford and
Right.
Waldorf, wasn't
Okay,
it? Yeah.
Dude, like, okay, but yeah, I was just thinking somebody totally needs to take that idea for making a Christmas Carol movie and then just make Marley into Bob Marley. That just has
You
to
could-
happen.
You could do that right now, Thomas.
crap.
As a matter of fact, you could do the young version of Kyle before he was jaded. Go on, do your young Kyle impression right now.
I don't know if I'm capable of that.
That sounds
See?
just like Kyle.
Just like
Wow. Wow.
Time travel. It's
Wow.
real. First your Steph Curry impression, and now your Kyle impression. Are you a mimic?
Christ, man. I think he works for the CIA. This is some
Fucking
straight up
must.
spy shit, man. That's creepy AF. Yeah.
Fucking psyop.
I'm sorry, I'm
Thomas.
still stuck on Bob, the
telling
ghost
you
of Bob
about
Marley
CIA.
visiting Kyle tonight. It's you have not kept the spirit of Kwanzaa in your heart, Kyle.
No, he visits you in the middle of the night and tries to teach you how to play the electric
Yeah.
guitar upside down.
Grab hold of my magic spliff, man.
Black
going,
man.
We're going to take you.
Yeah,
we're going
'cause
to
didn't
take
he
you
hold
for a
his
magic
guitar-
carpet ride.
Didn't he actually hold his guitar upside down?
I have no fucking clue.
Pretty sure he
I
did.
know that-
Xavier, what was that? Scared of a black dude thing?
No, that wasn't me. That was my impression of you because I know you so well.
Yeah. Oh my God. I look forward to seeing these. I don't hold out a lot of hope.
Oh, right, these guys.
Yeah, we're on a middle of the show, I think.
Something like that. Yeah. There's not a lot of news this week. I got like a really big chunk of good news for me personally. But
Drug.
drugs.
Cool.
Oh my God. I mean, I can't think of. Is there anything else that would work? Like,
I honestly think if the line gets to a second wave, they could do some more interesting stuff. I'm just thinking like stuff like fossilizer things that were really cool. We liked fossilizers a lot.
I love fossilizers, armorizers, weaponizers.
That stuff was cool. That stuff was really cool.
Bring me
So,
more bony boys.
Beast Wars as a second wave, maybe. You could do outlandish shit like Armada stuff with the mini cons. You can keep going. You could do what else is there that's like more Beast Machines I don't really feel like would make a good swap. Mostly just because that feels like it had some of the first instances of swapping because I remember Savage and Noble, the two Wolf versions, those seem like they could be real easy repaints of a Ravage figure with a head swap.
Dude, get one that has like one of these little twist things on both ends and fucking make your Sky Boom shield and your Requiem blaster shit.
Yeah.
This would have been cool like if they made like little weapons for the guys to hold, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See? 20 minutes.
Oh.
20 minutes we come up with some decent ideas.
You know what? Punch Counterpunch would be excellent in this.
Oh, Brendan Callanan just said make the Revenge of the Fallen ice cream truck in this line. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dog.
Yeah. Going over the chat, Brendan also says, I can't believe the second retail release of Clench is going to be in this line. Fuck me. Wolf says, Loco Dragon Tree. Tef, how you doing, Tef, my boy? Swapticons, the swingers of the Transformers universe. I thought that. Like, here's $8 and put your keys in the bowl. Wolf1701 says he gets it. Crossbones Koopa says the kitten is looking at my Transformers on the high shelf. He is thinking about jumping. Wolf1701, he just wants to be a Swapticon. Tef says Swaponizers. Crossbones says, can we get the Omnibots freaking already and modern spy changers? Honestly, modern mini spies would be fucking great. And Wolf says, nah, Hasbro won't do the ice cream truck. That makes too much sense. Speaking of making sense,
I have that.
Yeah.
God, that's so weird thinking about that 2009 version of Skids and Mudflap as a deluxe, as a fucking deluxe, and it
Right.
was okay. Like, it was just okay, but you got 2 bots out of that thing.
That should have been a Voyager. That should have been a Voyager.
It should have been a Voyager, but I'm impressed enough with like the fact that it was a deluxe, and I was just like, I watched PR review, and I was like, PL set us straight. PL will tell us if this is shit, and it was like, it's not really shit. I'm like, I must have.
You know what? Are we gonna see the twins? Are we gonna see the twins in the Studio Series line?
No.
Well, there you go.
Okay,
they'll run out. They'll get to the twins and go, oh shit, something else we can tack on. We already tacked on the fucking 86 movie for no reason. And video games, what else? IDW.
Speaking of video games, we got leaked gameplay footage of Transformers Reactivate. Just 17 more years, and we may be able to play it.
I'm wondering, did it come out, or is GTA 6 gonna finally come out?
Jesus Christ, I don't fucking know.
GTA 6 has already got a soft release date.
I think Silk Song will drop first before anything else.
This, no lie, this footage, I know this sounds like I'm making a joke. This is leaked gameplay footage from 2020. 2020. 5 years ago.
That actually is, I feel like that's actually excusable just because it's like pandemic working from home type shit really makes you slow down a lot.
I mean, the game wasn't announced until like last year. Yeah.
Yeah, but if just depending on the company you're working from, it's just like, are these guys a subset of the company? Are they the main bulk of the company? Did you run out of funding? Because I know this being a Transformers license, they probably had to pay a lot of money and also wait because movies, for some weird reason, unless it's like an actual product featured in like featuring the movie licenses, they don't play along nicely. So that happened with Suicide Squad and the Arrowverse a lot, where like Arrowverse, when they were doing their version of Suicide Squad, could not show the Suicide Squad the way they wanted because the Suicide Squad movie was coming out.
And that's because Warner Brothers thinks you're a fucking retard. And it's like, oh no, you'll confuse the Suicide Squad on the show with the Suicide Squad in the movie. And we can't have that. That's why no Batman villains showed up in JLU.
Right. And I'm not saying
have this. It's like,
and I'm not saying Paramount's any smarter. Like, Paramount could be twice as dumb as the execs at Warner Brothers. So studio interference from movies could be a big contribution. Being smaller studios could be another big contribution. It's like, this shit happens so much. I see video games get delayed all the time for ridiculous reasons. There's games going back to like the 90s that didn't come out, that were announced for PlayStation 2, and PlayStation 2 being the brick it is, it should be easy to develop on that. But games on that thing like Wild 9, which is a famous example from my childhood, took 9 years, I believe, to actually see release.
Appropriate.
And things like Silk Song, Silk Song is another game from a big studio called Studio Cherry, still not out yet, and it's a DLC pack. And it's like, wow, you guys are really grinding your feet into the ground, not releasing a product. So the video game thing, I don't know what happens sometimes, unless there's like a developer's diary. But when stuff gets delayed, it is like absurd reasons. It's like, well, it's a license. The license holders don't want us to do this. We found out 11th hour we had to change something.
George
That's why
ordered a ham and
Shockwave's
cheese.
now a little girl.
George got ordered a ham and cheese, and he asked for no pickles, and they put pickles on it. So now the game's pushed back 3 years.
It really is as simple as that. You think you're fucking around, but as is like someone gets a hair up their ass, and all of a sudden you have to fucking tear shit down to the. It could be the whole thing is based on whatever engine. Unreal 5 could be what they want to use now. So it's like, oh, we were using Unreal 4, but no one wants to develop on Unreal 4. That's old tech. Our game looks like shit. We're upgrading to Unreal 5, which means scrap the whole thing, get new rounds of funding, and upgrade to Unreal 5. And it's like, how long is that going to take? I don't know. Heat death of the universe?
So, I'm thinking, because we already have a release date for GTA 6. Kind of. Maybe in 2026. I'm thinking we're going to get Kingdom Hearts 4 before Reactivate comes out.
Oh my god, I forgot that was a real game.
Oh,
Tax write-off for this, I think.
Yep.
damn.
The tax write-off one. Woo! Unreal 4. Unreal 5.
Unreal 5.
I wonder what I should buy on Amazon.
Transformers 2007 Michael Bay edition with the transforming slipcase.
Well, I think maybe, you know what, I'm going to go to 3D printing deals, see if I can find any good deals on filament. And I'll just fucking make my own shit. 1.75 millimeter PLA, 16 Amelin dark gray. Ooh, that's a
I don't
good
know
deal.
who RoboGamer 1HD is, but people apparently don't like him.
Jesus Christ. Going over to the, I got to fart so bad. Going over to the chat.
Do it in the mic.
What's that?
Do it in the mic. Give everyone a little present.
I got to speak into
There's
that.
some
That
freak
thing's
up
near
there.
my face, man. Crossbone says Destro bought Hasbro. No, if Destro bought Hasbro, it'd be run efficiently. Brendan Callanan, I want Modern Machine Wars toys eventually. That Soundwave design was so cool. You and me both. Honestly, I'd like to see an update to the Predators. The Europe group, man. The Predators would be great. Starfather.
Oh, I thought you meant the movie.
I say we give them all German accents too. For the European stuff.
You know the what is it, TFCon exclusives that Fans Hobby have been producing?
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones that are based on the Predators.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like I have their version of Clinch, which is part of that. And I've been really
Clinch wasn't a Predator though, was he?
He's part of the same. I think he's part of the same assortment, but I don't think he's one of them.
Okay.
But he, the thing is, he kind of came out opposite to like Rotor Storm, the same way that the Predators did.
I see.
But actually, the opposite to him was Pyro. But yeah, but the Fans Hobby put out these like exclusives that were based on them, and I have been kind of hoping that they put out another one because their version of Clench is based on the Armada Prime mold, right?
Mm-hmm.
And their Armada Prime mold can combine with the trailer. It has a super mode, but their version of Clinch doesn't have the trailer. So they decided to omit the combiner hands and the combiner head, but it can still form the torso. So I thought that, like, what if they took that Jetfire mold and then they turned it into the Predator Skyquake, and then they gave you the hands and the feet, the hands and the head. I think
Thomas is breaking out the red board and the string, or the red string on the board.
But I feel like that would work though. I would like to see that molded like Skyquake colors.
Mm-hmm.
I would just love to fucking see the base modes because Clench and Pyro had just the most outlandish amount of fucking firepower set up against a thin piece of wall and a little reticle. And it's just like, you're going to fight stationary, just standing behind your giant gun and wall and expect to hit every target.
There were so many figures from that time period that had gold plastic in them that were really cool and just didn't survive. I really wish we could revisit some of these.
No. Let's see here. The Starfather says, Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas to you, Starfather. And we're not going to be one of those groups that, you wish us Merry Christmas. Some of us celebrate Hanukkah. Bullshit, man. The only thing we care about, don't wish us a happy Honda Days because we all celebrate Toyotathon over here. Wolf1701 says 2020. Wow. Looks like they just redid Devastation, but Devastation did it better. Crossbones Koopa follows that up with not feeling it with this game. Brendan Callanan says Chris Cox really stopped putting money for the movies so they could say they're going to invest in games, only for him to give himself another Christmas bonus, probably. Wolf1701 agrees. And Giga Twin says, I know one studio that was making Werewolf the Apocalypse video game that was delayed by, I think, 4 or 5 years because the studio was dealing with a hostile corporate takeover. They survived the attempt, but everything was put on hold for a while. Werewolf the Apocalypse, was that based on the old 8-bit Werewolf Nintendo game? Because I was a fan of that. Werewolf the Apocalypse. Let's see here. Werewolf the Apocalypse.
Fun fact, the guy, the adjuster, the guy that shot that CEO, he was a fan of a game called Disco Elysium, and Disco Elysium just had a hostile takeover.
See, now this is the one I was talking about. Werewolf the Last Warrior.
Ooh.
I got this whenever I was a kid. The werewolf, he would turn to a werewolf, and then he'd turn into a werewolf with Gigan hands from Godzilla. And then whenever you beat it, he was American. Jesus Christ. I wasted so much of my life playing this game. This is... God damn it. I could have done something worthwhile.
Like play Gigan 2.
I could have studied medicine. I could have
studied more medicine.
I could have taken a walk in the woods.
Beat off real good.
I could. Well, I mean, yeah, you're right. You need 2 hands for the controller.
Yeah.
I don't know if
like
I beat
really
off
good.
to this game, but Werewolf Goldfish. I need to buy a game.
Scott's feeling the holiday spirit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And then the Transformers 1 script is available online. So if you want to read 115 pages of everything you've already heard, probably several times. Let's see. Trust, please. Click to confirm.
God damn it, this sucks ass.
Kyle's back.
Yeah, how's it going, Kyle? Man, I don't... Does anybody have
So
any
what happened?
interest? They released the Transformers 1 script, 115-page PDF. So I guess if you
Is it
you want
the one that came out,
Yeah.
or is it slightly different?
Well, I mean, there's always cut lines and shit you never see make it to the movie.
Has anybody else seen like the, I guess, alleged deleted scenes that are some guys posting to YouTube?
I have not. Do tell.
Are these your lookies?
No, but they probably will be.
Yeah, make them your lookies. Shit, already I can tell I can tell the openings different. Let's see here. Faint laser, archive, shrouded bot. Let's see. Okay, Alpha Trion. Oh no, this is the same. Oh, let's see here. KDK 12 to KDK 1. So now we got names of the fucking weirdo bots. Security drone.
Fucking weirdos.
The phrase whoop whoop whoop.
Here comes the police.
Mm-hmm. Whoop whoop. That's the sound of the police. Let's see how this ends. Hold on here. Let's see. Metal glows.
Oh, love making.
Who's dead? What the? Smash to black. Hey, hey, whatever floats your boat.
Right.
Let's see
So
here.
it's just a movie.
I mean, I haven't read 115 pages to see if there's deleted scenes or some Alita 1 nude scene or something. I don't know.
Well,
So
how
you
come?
the entire
Keep going.
movie?
We still haven't hit the hour mark yet. Keep reading.
Keep reading.
What do you mean we've not hit the hour mark yet?
We haven't. We're 45 minutes in.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Right?
Yeah.
This is
This is rough.
Jesus Christ, Kyle. Just enjoy
Thomas.
yourself.
Thomas, we need you to step up your game. Do your Cedric the Entertainer impression.
Man. I don't even know who that is.
That's so good. It's like
beautiful.
a modern Rich Little.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Let's see. Was there any news while we were?
What's a good fucking? Oh, another podcast put out an episode.
Yeah, that's it. You should probably be listening to them as they put out an episode. What is it? Once every 7 months.
Do they? Is it 7 months? For fuck's sake.
Oh no, I'm exaggerating here.
They probably only do it once a month.
Let's see here.
A lot of podcasts do it once a month, but we
Let's
do
see.
it once a week.
December 18th, November 11th, July 22nd, July 5th, June 17th, May 1st, April 2nd, January 26th, January 15th. Yeah. Let's see here. So, let's see. For last year, they put out, and I'm not shitting on, they got a fucking great fucking podcast, but they put out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 episodes last year.
They must be so happy.
You asked me to do an impression.
Do an impression of Kyle from Alabama.
Hi, I'm Kyle from Alabama.
I'm not buying that shit, man. You need to work
Vladimir
on that.
Putin.
I don't know what to say. Hi, I'm an asshole.
Amazing.
Pretend that's in Russian.
Perfect.
Amazing.
Do an angry George Costanza.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Perfect.
Do Duckman.
I've never seen a better impression in my life.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Let me figure it out.
It's like I'm on a Zoom call with George Costanza.
Famous architect George Costanza.
Well, Kyle or George, if that maybe is maybe your real name. Do you have a looky what I found?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah,
cool.
Jesus Christ. Is that your looky what I found? I found the Lord.
Happy Christmas.
Not a chance of that here.
Jesus doesn't come to Alabama. It's nothing. We just worship snakes and drink rat poison down here. Even the fucking Presbyterians
we
are
worship
handling snakes.
Jesus, but not his fucking teachings.
Right? Jesus
Totally.
Jesus would walk into an Alabama church. Get the fuck out of here, you long-haired hippie bitch.
No, my favorite part of church is like down here, all of them. Like, do not judge, do not judge. Hate the sin, love the sinner. All sin's the same, but fuck those faggots.
Well, if you're
Merry
gonna
Christmas.
if you're gonna fuck those faggots, you become a faggot.
True.
It's like
Yeah, but down here they're illiterate. They don't understand that.
It's like a reverse
I
vampire.
don't go to church
I was actually kind of
for that
disappointed.
reason alone.
I was disappointed in one of my friends. I have an older friend, and I was telling
Why
him.
am I getting a link for our own stream?
I don't know. I was talking to my friend, and I said, "Hey, you remember that guy we used to work with?" And he goes, "Oh, Steve." I'm just gonna make up a name because I'm not gonna out the dude. Steve, yeah. He goes, "Whatever. What's Steve doing? Oh, he's teaching violin down at the synagogue downtown." And he goes, "Really, the synagogue?" He goes, "Wow, that's something." I said, "Yeah, him and his boyfriend are living up there." He goes, What? Steve's a faggot?" What? Jesus Christ, no. Steve's gay. There's a difference. There's a difference. I was a little disappointed that he was so hateful towards it. Jesus Christ.
One is happy, and the other refers to a bundle of sticks.
Or a
Yeah, so
cigarette.
I don't know where we're getting homosexual from either of those.
Yeah.
Happy
It's so
bundle
weird
sticks.
that the language that evolved in the 20th century is it's really just a bunch of euphemisms.
Yeah.
Like,
It used to be queer, but it's not anymore. Now that's something else.
I think. I know that whenever I was out in Minneapolis, there was a guy who wrote a column, like a gay rights column, and he insisted he be called faggot. And it was just like a thing where it was a man who was obviously not. He described faggotry.
Oh yeah, you're definitely gay, my guy.
Yeah. He described
Totally not
faggotry
shitpost.
as a gay man who was not transgendered, but was just really fucking close to that line. You know, it's like feathered boas and really just anybody who dresses like wrestling era Jesse Ventura.
Right?
oh,
Yeah,
so just very, very flamboyant.
exactly.
Jesse the body
Exactly.
Ventura.
Just listen to
Yeah.
me.
I ain't got time to bleed.
If I ain't got to give you the sexual power of a Tyrannosaurus. Damn. Listen to me.
Thomas, is that you? Your Jesse the body Ventura impression's amazing all of a sudden.
I'll tell you what. Back in the day, men were real men. As I wore my feather boa and my fur coat and my long hair on TV for everyone to see.
And I demanded workers' rights for all wrestlers, like a real man would, because I said, Vince McMahon, if you don't fucking give these guys health care, I'm gonna do nothing about it.
Vince said, well, why don't you pray with me? And I said, Vince, religion is a crutch for weak-minded people, not at all like professional wrestling. It's
Not at all like professional wrestling.
And then I made the argument that midgets should be used as pets and that homeless people should be made into dog food.
It's just took a
anyway,
dark turn.
Minnesota.
Predator out in theaters
Well,
this Friday.
If Transformers has taught us anything, they can be used as weapons
Uh-huh.
and occasionally body parts.
Yeah. Starfather asks, I'm sorry, did you say Tyrannosaurus? Maybe I did. I thought I was saying Tyrannosaurus, but I kind of like That's the fucking name of the episode, Tyrannosaurus.
Oh boy.
With the fucking question mark at the end, yeah, too. I'm copying.
Okay, so
Edit.
there's a bit of reality to this.
Control V. Tyrannosaurus. Save. Starfather, you got the fucking show title.
Damn it.
Good news, man.
Again.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Tyrannosaurus. Let's see what happens here. What can I do here? Go to channel, pin message, report, remove, put user in timeout, add as a moderator. Huh?
Scott, are you just learning the controls of this stuff?
Oh, yes.
When the fuck am I on? When the fuck am I on to learn this? Right now. I have to learn it now. I can't live stream whenever I'm not live streaming. That'd be fucking weird. Hi, guys. Live stream. I'm just figuring out what the fuck to do.
How do I record on my TiVo from here?
Yeah. Let's see here. Who deserves to be a moderator? I don't
None
want
of us.
I don't want to give anybody that
No.
power.
Yeah, no, we are the
Yeah,
worst
I feel
people
if
for that.
anyone probably could be the responsible one, it'd be Crossbones.
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems
And
like
then just like he
Not
just
bad.
seems a little more right there in the
Yeah,
mind
yeah.
than all the rest of us.
Oh, fuck. Did you ever find a looky what I found, man? Kyle?
I posted it to the feed.
Oh, it's in the feed.
Storyboard artist apparently worked on TF1, knows some of the scenes that didn't make it.
Okay.
The
let's
movie's very different if these are real.
see. I'm going to trust that. Click to confirm. Studio Red Robin.
This goes to his channel.
Okay. Videos. Transformers 1 ending. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Well, I will check
But
this
like
out.
this one right there, the one called Dungeon Talks, is apparently there was a version where Alpha Trion didn't die, and a couple characters got captured.
Hmm.
And like he talks to and he talked to Orion, and it's like, no, you're not. You're a lame ass. Get your shit together. You're not the leader. You're not the one I picked.
Damn. Fuck.
It's like, wow, this version of the movie is right in line with the Bayverse. I wonder why it was changed.
Yeah.
Because we're not doing that shit anymore.
I'm definitely gonna check that out. Xavier, do you have a look at what I found?
Well, since we're not going to be on the air for a few weeks, I put several together.
Okay.
So, I'm not familiar with the show, but there's a show called Amphibia that has a Christmas episode, and they did a thing where they featured a toy of G1 Megatron.
Really?
Like, not a parody of G1 Megatron. We're talking like, wow, that's a fully CGI'd rendered accurate version of G1 Megatron.
Yes. God damn it! Trust it. Confirm. I had to refresh my Firefox. So I'll be goddamn.
Yeah, that's straight up fucking G1 Megatron.
That
yeah,
sure.
Disney lately with a lot of their shows has been doing little Easter eggs like this.
Is this Disney?
Yeah, Amphibia's from
Disney.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, I just started watching it not that long ago.
Oh.
Like I was impressed. Like everything else in this shot is just like, wow, that kind of has like a paper quality to it, a flat look to it. It looks like it's very rendered to be a very certain art style. There's the Yu-Gi-Oh! Millennium Puzzle in there. That's funny.
What?
But there's also the codex from the Da Vinci Code with Tom Hanks. Oh man, Tom Hanks is Da Vinci Code. Hey Thomas, can you enthrall us with your impression of Tom Hanks from Da Vinci Code?
What the fuck? That is the Millennium Puzzle. What the fuck?
Let me see. Oh, it is.
Man, it's like they're two Tom Hanks.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you know what else?
Tom's Hanks.
Was the Hellraiser cube.
Yeah. Bottom corner.
Yep.
The enigmatic, the Wayland combination, the enigmatic combination.
The lament configuration.
Lament configuration.
Yeah.
So, what's funny though is that dead center is a fully accurate G1 Megatron original Walther P-38 Man from U.N.C.L.E. special right in the middle of all that.
God damn.
And it looks weirdly realistic, like it's just like Photoshop into a drawing.
Yeah, and it was one of those things I was just like looking on the Transformers subreddit, and I was like, oh wow, that's neat. They put that in there, and I was like looking at it for a second longer, and I'm like, actually, its colors standing out very nicely, like it's supposed to be the real thing. And then the more I looked at it, I was like, actually, that's very much a spot-on model of the figure itself.
Yeah, somebody just happened to, when they were drawing this, they just happened to have one of these on their desk to base it on. Like they had to have a model. They had to be drawing from the model.
I mean, this has happened a few times before. I remember seeing, I think it was the first episode of like Doctor Who with Capaldi. Maybe it was Capaldi. No, or maybe it was Matt Smith, where it was the new Clara or something like that. Fucking Galvatron.
Yes, it was a Clara episode, but I think it was a Capaldi episode, and she was just in her apartment, and she was, in her dining room next to the island that connects to her kitchen, and there's a G1 Galvatron sitting there, and she's picking it up, and she picked it up and played with it a bit.
30 years after the fucking fact.
Yes.
Yeah, there it is.
Well, I mean, she had a reissue.
There it is. Fucking Galvatron. This is on the TARDIS wiki. Galvatron was a mechanoid and a transformer who had history with the freelance peacekeeping agent Death's Head. Behind the scenes, the toy robot, which Clara plays with in The Crimson Horror, is the original G1 Galvatron figure from 1986. This stands somewhat at odds with the comic Meet Death's Head, which implies that the Transformers and Doctor Who take place in the same universe. However, the incomplete Death's Head retcons that robot universe is actually a separate reality from the Doctor's, a belief commonly repeated in both Marvel and Transformers. Wow, I thought I was a fucking nerd. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
When I saw that, and like I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like they put Galvatron in there simply for the fact it's like, at one time Doctor Who was published by Marvel, and they had crossovers and all this funny stuff, and that's why everyone's like clamoring for a circuit breaker toys. It's like Barbie in a metal bikini. Hell yeah.
Do you remember like what actually happened at that point? Like apparently like Death's Head's ship was traveling from Cybertron, and he was like Autobot or Decepticon size. He was huge, and his ship crashed with the TARDIS, and for some reason I think Doctor Who scaled him down to human size.
And he called him a more manageable size.
A more manageable size, and then like I think Death's Head was like, if I ever meet you again, I'm going to kill every version of you.
Damn.
Good line.
What else you got, Xaves?
So yeah, that's an interesting thing. I was like, wow, really strangely very accurate G1 Megatron.
Yeah.
Awesome. And from completely real to bootleg tat, here's Bumblebee on a Segway.
Bumblebee on a Segway. Weird bootlegs at a swap meet. My God, there's Bumblebee on a Segway.
What the fuck still exist? Do people still drive those?
Yeah.
It's the Super Rhubarb car.
Super
Rhubarb.
Yeah, that's gotta be.
In
That's
what
gotta
fucking
be.
reality is that?
The same one where Galvatron fought Death's Head.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
where
has got to be a
movie
Chinese
Bumblebee is actually G1 Bumblebee, and his name's not Bumblebee, it's Rhubarb.
So a group of bumblebees is not a swarm, it's a rhubarb.
Yeah. This is the hive right here.
Yeah.
What the fuck is a swap meet?
It's kind of like a boot sale.
What are you on a boot?
It's like a flea market.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Okay.
Because a boot sale only works if you're in the UK.
No, they use that term in Germany too.
Okay, we call it a trunk.
Germany.
I grew up calling it.
Unless it's a northern thing.
We call it the place where I put the dead horse.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
After you give him
You're
the
not
boot,
gonna
you
fit
put
a
him in the
horse
boot.
in your trunk.
This is true.
Not without some modification.
Yeah, I've got access to a Cybertruck, so I mean.
Oh yeah,
get a
trunking that thing will work.
Yeah.
You know
I
what
saw
though?
one of those fuckers.
I'm sorry.
You know what though?
In person, I was right next to it. They look fucking awesome.
I've driven one. I've driven one.
Sorry for your loss.
They suck to drive. It's like
Most cars that look cool suck.
Oh my God! It's
yeah.
It was like
Lamborghinis are awful to drive.
It was like trying to fucking drive with a cereal box on ice. That's what it felt like.
My impression of a Segway is that, like, because it's only a single axle, and you are a tall being standing on top of it, like, the momentum that you build up will cause you to sort of teeter forward if you stop too fast.
Jesus Christ.
Like, I don't know, it just feels dangerous.
The most hilarious thing to do, though, is go online and see the list of issues the Cybertruck has daily, or just the ratings of how they are rated the worst fucking vehicle for safety ever, all of a sudden.
I saw a Cybertruck for the first time in my life about a week ago.
I live in California, so I can confidently say when I see a herd of Cybertrucks, we call it a gaggle of Cybertrucks.
There's 3 in
can't do
Johnstown.
that.
There are 3 Cybertrucks in Johnstown.
You can't call it a gaggle.
Yeah, we do.
A group of Cybertrucks is called a protractor. It's a protractor of Cybertrucks. Oh, fuck.
You could call it a recall of Cybertrucks.
I like that. Oh, fuck. You got anything else, Xavier?
One more, just because it's Christmas.
All right.
This is non-Transformers related, but it is from the gentleman I mentioned off air last week that does really funny, horrific puppetry. Will McDaniel doing Candy from Another Dimension to Try for Christmas.
Oh, I saw this. What beauty. What beauty this was. Trying Christmas candy from other dimensions. This was just gorgeous. I cannot suggest this enough. This is fucking great. Thomas, do you have a looky what I found?
Yeah, I found one thing that I on Shows Z store here. I'll show it to you in a sec here.
Okay. Oh, you're sharing
Yes.
it, sharing your screen?
I'm about to.
Okay. Because on this end, like, I either have to be sharing my screen or somebody shares their screen. So.
There we go. There. Check this out.
That's amazing. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's shiny.
Oh yeah, this looks real nice.
Wow. Is that recent Silverbolt or is that 96 Silverbolt?
This is a this is the Transart one.
Okay.
So this is the masterpiece scale one made by a third party.
Yes, except because it is Transart, it is weirdly cheap, like as in like affordable. like that's something that they're known for now, is that like for whatever reason, they tend to sell them at pretty reasonable prices.
Like, how much is this guy?
This one here?
300 Canadian.
Let's see. $90.
Oh shit! Hey Xavier, your head's in the right spot.
That's
$300 because it's a Transformer, even though we paid no licensing fee.
This is like $90. It's really that's
We
pretty
just know
reasonable.
you want the toy, and we're gonna fuck you any way we can.
Wow, that's a really great impression of P. Diddy Combs there you got, Kyle.
Oh, that's third party Transformer.
I feel like I'm in the jail cell with them.
I don't know who the fuck
Well, you know
P.
what?
Diddy is. What's
Say
he
baby
like?
oil.
You know what
You know what, Kyle?
Gosh,
Say baby oil, Kyle.
no.
Somebody knows his rights. Dewanis, do you have a looky what I found?
I don't. I think that Paul sent something, but I'm not sure if it popped up.
Hell.
Okay, yeah, I sent it like a while ago, apparently.
Okay. So, is it in the chat back at Facebook or?
Facebook.
Is it in the
Let's try
Facebook chat or?
Okay.
Yeah, it's in the Facebook chat,
In the
apparently.
Facebook chat. Okay, I'll get to the Facebook chat here.
Is
I see it.
fiber optic internet better than the shit I've got now?
What do you have
Fuck it.
now?
Regular. It's on a fucking regular cord.
Yeah, fiber optic was probably better, but takes a long time to repair if it's broke.
Great.
I think-
Let's hope they don't fuck it up.
I think Kyle's so far back on internet access, he's talking about an umbilical cord is providing his internet.
Is this the... No, that was... Okay, hold on. Can you resend it?
I think it's the USS Flag.
Okay, where was that? I didn't see that in the chat.
You have to
It's at
scroll
the bottom
way
of-
up above the thing.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Classified flag. 12
No.
feet
Fuck
long.
no. That's not real. That's
Kiwanis
too much
is-
fucking no.
Yeah.
Who's making this?
Is this as big as your inflatable dildo?
It's not inflatable.
Who the fuck
Oh,
is making
dear
this?
God.
What sick son of a bitch? Paul sent it again.
Good
Yeah, there it is.
God.
What the fuck is this? No.
It's only 12
is-
feet long.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
not that big.
That's great.
Kyle, you can take all that.
Bitch, this is the length of my room.
length of my room. It's
I don't have a fucking house now. I'm gonna have to spend all the buy house money on this stupid fucking car.
I just want to point out somebody mentioned 3D printing before I did for once. So I'm feeling pretty good about my life right now.
You
you
mentioned it earlier when you looked for shit to buy on Amazon.
That's true. God damn it. Fuck you, Kyle.
Yeah, and your ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future who are suddenly late, why aren't they visiting your intolerant ass right now? God, why do you hate black people?
Orbital Bacon's visited by the ghosts of...
What? I don't think Orbital Bacon is.
Oh my god.
It won't work worth fuck. So never mind. At least I got it in my history. I had a meltdown in the car earlier.
Really? You seem so calm and put together.
Real big
I had a
meltdown.
meltdown when
No, that's
I
completely.
woke up. I understand.
I feel like that's completely
like full
reasonable.
on, full on Lewis Black yelling as loud as I can about like the bullshit. Specifically about Trump for some reason. I don't remember what it was.
Well,
I don't even
there
know
it
what
is.
the instigator was.
In light of what
He
you were
didn't
saying,
get shit done before, and everyone's afraid he's gonna do shit now. Whatever.
Yeah.
But are you looking at the USS Flag that they sent over?
Man, that.
Yeah, I'll look at it in a minute. That's kind of big.
That's huge.
It's kind of big. It's the length of two full
Why I
grown men.
don't.
Like
The
two of
first
me
one's
wouldn't
over.
make
this
that.
This one might actually be a coffee table.
Fucking
That
12
launch
feet,
is
it's a fucking dinner table in a castle.
12 feet.
It's a
Yeah,
terror
that's
drone. I
true.
don't give a shit about the aircraft carrier. There's no aircraft to fly on it. Make the
Dude,
terrordrome. Make the headquarters.
imagine you're a Spartan. They could carry you off the battlefield with your dead body could be carried off on this.
Come back with
On
your USS Flag or on it.
on this.
Modified USS Flag toy into a drone launching platform.
There it is. Welcome to New Jersey, bitch. I gotta
Just
show
tape
off.
your GI Joes to the middle of your drone, and now they're flying little.
I gotta show off my looky what I found because I love shit like this. This is from Metacreate Studios. I strongly suggest everybody fucking go over there and give him money for his Patreon. He put out the next part to the unmade Micromaster carrier prototype.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This thing deserves to exist.
Yes, it does. And I am happy that I think this is probably the third toy that I've seen that I've helped in some small way to bring back into the world. I fucking love that. I can't talk about the one because I promised the guy who made it. He decided he wasn't going to release the files, and so I promised him I wouldn't talk about that. So here I am not talking about it. There is another project that I'm doing that is going to be bringing a prototype, and I'm actually doing like some honest to God CAD work on that. That's bringing an old prototype back into existence. And this fucker is like, I belong to his Patreon, so I'm throwing money at this guy every month, happily. But yeah, this is the part of the Micromaster base, and this is great because it's giving me some idea of the scale of what this is going to be, and this is fucking great. This is goddamn great. This is part 3. So we've got the actual base part with the treads. We have the let's see, down here we have the.
It's actually got wheels on those.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm printing out the front treads right now. Rear treads tomorrow. And
they actually. Ooh.
Yeah. And there is the flying vehicle, and there is the little tank carrier. So there's the 3 parts to this that is going to be made, and it is. This is
yes.
Fucking great, is what this is.
Looks very promising.
Yeah, let me load up some more.
Did I just see a Silverbolt wing?
I believe so. Where? Yes. Replacement wings for Legacy United Silverbolt.
Oh,
Yeah.
so what is this? What does this do? What does this improve on?
Let's see here. A reproduction set of the wingtips and missiles for Legacy United Silverbolt, since the missile pieces were somewhat empty on the tips and an accessory that could go missing. I reproduced them and the wing parts. I am including left and right side wings and feather missiles, plus a universal feather missile that can plug into either side. I'll be working on a variation of this design to try to make the wings bigger.
So help me God, if they're not proper pinions, we're gonna fucking fight.
Well, there is that. But honest to God, the unmade MicroMaster prototype, I can't get the rest of the page to load for whatever reason. Let me hit refresh and try again. But man, if you've never seen it, I understand some people may have never seen it before. But let's see here. Load more. Let's see. Hopefully this will actually load more. I printed that Gator Prime. And that to me, that's like this Gator Prime was like worth the price of entry. Because the other Gator Prime we got was that fucking what, $70 one that looked like a Funko Pop. This fucker, it's free as long as you have the fucking Patreon.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Oh.
The nuts.
There it is.
There it is.
Man.
There it is. Right there. There is the unmade prototype. God.
This thing looks so good.
Doesn't it?
Like, yeah, I mean, I like the handle. That's neat.
And the fact that it's going to exist, right? That's something
yes,
so
I'm really excited
cool.
about that. But I mean, man, like it's a good design. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you got the nuts to make it, huh?
The nuts to make it do exist. Metacreate is the man that has those nuts, and he's putting them to good use.
I'm talking about Thomas here, the man of 1,000 voices.
Oh no! Thomas is fuck Norris. He's the man. He's the man up north that keeps evil away in the Arctic. It's man, oh man. I absolutely fucking love this, and I am just.
Did you just say fuck Norris?
Yeah, fuck Norris.
Thomas, can you do a fuck Norris impression?
Oh man.
Perfect.
Yes. Perfect.
So,
every time.
Yeah.
It's like
first time.
Actual mimicry.
Yeah.
Magic does exist.
Going over to the chat, Brendan Callanan says, I also wasn't here the day you were all talking about the new G2 Grimlock, but I'm so happy. My first ever Transformers toy is getting a remake. Blue Balls Grimlock is the best Grimlock. Wolf1701 says, I don't know who the fuck Cedric the Entertainer is either. Starfather, Duckman Sanity rant lives in my head, rent-free. Crossbones Koopa says, I've been rewatching all my all-time favorite show, Farscape. Wolf1701 says, Candy Wrapper. Dwayne Marsh, it won't be long until we're reverted back to grunts and groans instead of words. Well, we're getting damn close. Wolf17's, you have to yell over the helicopter blades. And then Wolf1701 says, this shit will make you a sexual Tyrannosaurus. Starfather goes, yeah, and then the episode twice, I did Coalario. Brandon Callanan said, why couldn't we get Age of the Primes to be called even more Power of the Primes? Starfather chimes in with Power of the Primes too. This time they have toys. Wolf1701 says, the cube from Hellraiser. Starfather says, Paul B. Maul bought 3 out of 5 Wrath of the Rhubarb. I'm all for states' rights. You could say I'm prostate. Wolf1701 says, that silver bullet is sexy as fuck.
All right, that was a good one.
Yeah. Tef says, yes, Transart Silverbolt is already in the mail. But then again, my Fans Hobby Tidal Wave has been hostage in the mail for a month now. Curse the Canada Post. Dude, I am not ordering anything for the month of December. I've learned my fucking lesson.
No, I don't know this shit, dude.
Yeah, I get.
I don't see it in the shop. I get it in January.
Let's see here. Wolf1701 says 3D printed 7-foot-long USS flag. It's 3D printed. Tef says, I bet it floats too. Brandon Callanan says, bro, it's the size of my apartment. Skull. Tef, they don't say it, but it's actually transformable broadside into a 15 feet high robot. Wolf says, I want this carrier prototype and the rocket base. Brandon Callanan, at the rate they're releasing the G2 Ray paints of the Stunticons, I'm going to be in my mid-30s. Just bury me with mine whenever we're done, because I'm not going to live to see it. I'm gonna die because I'm
The final
old.
Stunticon will become a votive offering to you. After
Yeah,
you're dead.
Scott would have loved this. Oh my
I'm
god!
not dead. Stop trying to kill me.
Moving on to reinforcements from Cybertron. I got jack shit this week.
How's
Nothing.
Jack?
What? He's fucker keeps
I
stealing
don't think
packages
we
off
got
my porch.
anything either.
You didn't get anything either, Duanis?
Yeah, I don't think so. Did we?
I
We
just
did?
I just got hit with a ton of fucking shipping notices from Hasbro, so
Oh fuck.
next episode maybe, but not right now. What about you,
Oh.
Xavier?
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, Duanis, you got something?
Oh, apparently we got 86 Ratchet.
Oh, nice.
Oh, the video game Ratchet. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
And the 86 Prime, but yeah.
Did you game wrench it?
What'd you
Luanis,
get?
how off your gourd are you right now?
I've been drinking the Beast Unleashed. It's Monster Energy Drink's hard version right now, and I don't usually drink. So.
Jesus Christ. Fucking
Today-
Monster Energy with alcohol.
Put Paul on
Today's
for a
is-
second.
Oh, there's absolutely zero caffeine in this, but that's why I got Monster Energy Drink to go and drink after this.
Put Paul on for a second.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hey, you, come here. They want to talk to
Yeah.
you real quick.
Fuck you won't.
I don't know why they want to talk to you, but they want to talk to you real quick. Yeah.
Hello?
Wolf, she's drunk. Do butt stuff. Okay.
I don't need to wait for that.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
No, you kind of do. You're on air.
Yeah.
You are on air.
Please wait for it. Please wait for it.
After saying that.
Please wait. Paul, calm down.
Wait.
On air butt stuff. Boy, it's a shame we've already titled the show.
Isn't that Howard Stern shit?
Merry
You see, I get
Christmas.
that any time of day. I just say now.
I usually have to wait for a birthday, and then it really hurts. Anyway, what'd you get, Xavier?
I actually was very lucky. So a friend of mine, the one I've mentioned before, who is a total Hot Wheels maniac, was out doing his thing, and he hooked me up with the rare version of Hot Wheels Bumblebee called Treasure Hunt Bumblebee. So this is the one that is shiny gold paint, and when you flip it over, you can see Bumblebee's head on the underside of the Hot Wheel.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's really, really cool.
So, yeah. Thank you once again to my coworker, whatever your name is, for the hookup.
Right on. Well, Thomas, how about you? Any reinforcements this week?
No.
Oh, man.
I mean, it's too close to Christmas. I'm almost out of money.
Yeah. That's a big thing. I'm going to be taking like 10 days off in a row. I'm not doing drum lessons. I'm not trading stocks. I'm fucking done.
Not
gonna hang
not
out.
jerking it. Not jerking it.
Man, I am just going to
Maybe jerk it.
maybe jerk it once or twice. Well, how about you, Kyle? How often do you jerk it? I mean, what'd you get this week?
But also, how much do you jerk it?
Have you jerked it to anything you purchased this week?
You know, why would I buy shit where it's free on the internet?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Most of it.
Well,
And even if you think it's not, you can find it.
Look, if
I know
whatever-
the site doesn't look that. The site doesn't look that safe, but it's probably still right.
whenever I get a transformer that I haven't 3D printed, I like to jerk it while maintaining eye contact to establish dominance.
True.
Yeah.
So I bought no Transformers this week.
But what'd you jerk it to then?
Yeah. I've been kind of
And it
going
do-
on
I'm
the old
not
vintage
fucking
porn
telling you,
star,
but I
Nikki Sin, but post nose job Nikki Sin, not pre nose job Nikki Sin.
Good call.
Thank you. Thank you.
Damn it, Scott.
Did
How do you
somebody
spell that?
did somebody ruin their face or something?
No. It's just her face, her nose was kind of not pleasant to look at. It wasn't hideous, but just
I think Kyle needs a visit from the ghosts of Christmas past, present, future, and jerking it.
the ghost of Nikki Sin. I'm not dead. It's the ghost of Nikki Sin's nose.
That's a ghost in Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
All I've bought is like 3 GI Joes. 4.
For what?
I got the
Jerking it?
Huh?
Mm-hmm. What?
Huh?
I bought 4 GI Joes.
Uh-huh.
It's all the 60th anniversary stuff, like the diver and the halo jumper and the marine. And then I spent a shit ton of money that I'm not willing to disclose on Nemesis Immortal because he wasn't on Pulse anymore. So he was like 40. You can figure out how much I paid for him.
Okay.
They look great. Haven't opened them yet because I'm a dumbass and go, well, you buy anything in December, you don't open it till Christmas because you don't do Christmas like everyone else.
You jerk it.
Yeah. God damn it, Newton.
He's like,
There went
Isn't
that
the
drill
one on the
bit.
back of your chair?
Yeah, he broke
Yep,
the drill
gravity
bit in
still
my
seems
drill.
to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, gravity works.
He certainly
there goes
tested that
gravity.
out.
Oh, that's a great Eminem song. Thomas, you know what I'm going to ask you to do. Can you do an impression of Kyle doing an Eminem song? Oops, there goes gravity.
It's not my song, whatever.
I am incapable of this.
Jesus Christ, robot.
Just like perfect machine learning.
404. Page not found.
Let's
One too
see
many
here.
commands, like AI
Real
generation.
Hold on here. That was a 7/64 drill bit. Okay.
I got you, buddy.
What the fuck? 7/64.
Yeah, that's... Hey, it comes in handy, okay? Now I'm going to have to order, thanks to Newton the dick, a new 7/64 drill bit.
Did he break it?
Yeah, he did.
How the fuck did he...
It was in the drill, and he knocked the drill off.
Have you considered just not letting him near shit to knock over?
Yeah, you know
He's a
what?
cat.
Maybe
He
maybe
gets
you don't know
Clearly, you don't have a
what...
cat.
Yeah, seriously.
You know what's weird? Like because I'm a Canadian, we use a weird,
You are?
very very inconsistent mixture of metric and imperial, and so I tend to use feet a lot and inches.
I use feet a lot too. You need them to walk.
Feet and inches. I use these both quite a bit, but then when it goes like when we're talking about below an inch, like these fractions that you measure anything below an inch in are just too hard to follow for me.
I feel like millimeters would be very
1/1000.
helpful compared to 7/64.
Yes, because it's base 10.
Nerds!
Yeah. What's this?
Look,
What's
dude,
how many
fractions
units? How many
success.
units of this is this made out of? 10. What about this one? 10.
And add to cart. And let's go to my cart. And important
also the,
messages. Your cart.
And also like it makes sense that you know water, the freezing point of water be 0 and its boiling point be 100. That
Okay,
just
god
seems
damn it!
be
Do I have to
intuitive.
explain this again to you, Thomas?
What?
What?
Explain what?
Place your
Everything's
order.
measured in cats.
Okay, the reason why the Fahrenheit scale is that way is because of two factors, right? Water is 32 degrees Fahrenheit, and like the boiling temperature is 212. So here's the deal.
Yeah.
Whenever Fahrenheit was originally creating his temperature scale, he meant for 0 to be the freezing temperature of water, and he meant for 100 to be body temperature. But there were two outstanding factors. Number one, Fahrenheit lived by the sea. So that meant that the seawater, the salinity in it made the freezing point 0. It wasn't fresh water, it was seawater. And this particular salinity, 0 degrees Fahrenheit, was that. Fahrenheit was also running a temperature for a couple of days. of 100 degrees. Just a slight just a slight fever.
I have never heard this before in my
Yeah.
entire life.
My chemistry, I don't know how true this is or not. This was what my chemistry teacher told me about Fahrenheit.
It is very interesting. I've just never heard of this.
Yeah. So that's what I've been told. That's what I was taught. Now, keep in mind, there's a whole bunch of bullshit that I've been taught that I've realized is very, very wrong. For example, Mercury's revolution, the same side of Mercury faces the sun always. Well, we know that's bullshit now. Jupiter doesn't have a ring. We know that's bullshit now. Jupiter has a ring. So it's So there's
I think Mercury does rotate. It just rotates very slowly.
Yeah, it's like 88 days around the sun, 54 to spin. But back whenever I was a kid, it was thought 88 and 88. You know, so yeah. Let's see here. Belucius, holy shit, hey Belucius. Belucius says, I panicked and bought that Legacy United Soundwave. Proper frenzy at last. Brendan Callan said, I'm selling mine that came missing buzzsaw. Belucius says, that sucks, dude. Dwayne Marsh says, that's 7/64, so 5mm. I don't believe so. I actually, in my drill bit case, what was I using that for? I think that's the width of a pin that I was getting out. But in my drill bit case, the drill bits that I use a lot, I put upside down. So you can see that one there that I have upside down. That's my 5mm drill bit right there. So and then in the back here, I also keep that's the English equivalent of 5mm. But in the back, I keep an honest to God 5mm drill bit that's apparently stuck back there now. God damn it. There it is.
So maybe, Thomas, you can ask Santa for the gift of knowledge so you can understand proper conversion.
God damn it. Oh, fart.
Yeah. How's he going to ask Santa? It'll get lost.
3 1/37ths of a ner.
Yeah.
There you go. It's like that time I asked Santa, hey, Santa, I know the alphabet, but I want to know the alphabet backwards. And he never got back to me.
Wolf.
Sad.
Wolf also.
Give me the dimensions of your house in SARS.
It's exactly my house. The front of my house is 4 3D printed U.S. flags long, and it's 7 3D printed U.S. flags deep, and 1 3D printed USS flag high.
And if anyone corrects you, can just say, "Well, I'm printing it at this scale."
Yeah. Wolf1701 says I had to explain freedom units to her this week. Crossbones Koopa said, I'm going to get another Lijiang Beast Wars cheater with the upgrade head. Crossbones also says, I just want to reissue G1 Soundwave. Dwayne Marsh says, I have a case of drills like that. It's a great set. Yeah, I'll tell you what, for customizing, I agree. This is the, I think I got this at Harbor Freight, right? And I've broken like 3 drill bits out of it already because I'm hard on my tools.
I've heard of Harbor Freight.
Okay, I have broken 2 bits out of it, and Newton has broken 1. So there we go. What's that?
How did a cat manage it? Just with gravity?
Yeah. He tested gravity, man. He just knocked the drill off the.
Weren't you listening when Eminem said, "Oops, there goes gravity"?
Yeah, man. The rest of us.
His name is Newton. I think testing gravity is a must.
That's why we named him that. He actually earned the name Isaac Newton. That's his full name. And Dwayne March says, that's where I got my set. Fucking love Harbor Freight. Newton, kitty. Why don't you come out here and tell everybody what an asshole you are? Come here, Newton. Come here, Newton.
Do you remember Bane Cat knocking things off of tables?
Oh,
which would break.
Oh my God, Newton.
He's an absolute unit of a cat.
Yeah,
he's 1 unit of a cat.
He's almost as fat as Scott.
I know. Thank you, Kyle, you heartless bitch.
They say your pets imitate us, so.
Oh, kitty. Well, the fat is going away very soon. I'm happy to say that I've through a method I've gotten approved for Ozempic. So I will be taking my first dose of Ozempic pretty soon.
Scott's just
I've been thinking about it.
Jerking it.
Oh man, I'm gonna.
Okay, what is Ozempic?
It is an injection that slows down your gut bacteria, and you just don't get hungry anymore.
Okay.
It works really, really well.
What is it supposed to treat?
It's supposed to treat diabetes.
Yeah, its primary purpose is to treat diabetes, but it can also be used for weight loss.
I want to remind everybody, Viagra is a heart medication.
Yep, they use it on House to help an old lady.
So,
and it's it's been shown to be pretty effective at treating both conditions too.
Yeah, here's the thing, Kyle. I'm going to give you something that somebody once told me that I wish I could have gotten through my head sooner. Because this whole thing with like, I don't want to do this to lose weight. I don't want to. There is no such thing as cheating whenever it comes to staying the fuck out of a coffin.
Yep.
Except cheating.
I'm not cheating. I just don't want to fucking
All
take a man.
ways of staying alive are legitimate strategies.
Like, I want to, like, I'm gonna keep going to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Now that I've got shoes and I've got a diet figured out, because for some reason,
no shoes this whole time.
Huh?
You had no shoes this whole time?
I had boots.
There you go.
And I read a sign. Nobody told me shit. I just read a sign that said, "Don't wear boots." And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna wear boots. I gotta go buy shoes.
Depending on what you're doing.
Person.
Depending on what you're doing, it's like it's not even really a courtesy for other people. Like depending on what you're doing in the gym, you could hurt yourself pretty badly with the wrong footwear. Yep.
I'm gonna try it for like a year.
If it works,
and then if that doesn't work, I'll try something else.
If that works for you, fantastic. No, I've learned this too, because I mean, at one point, and you can ask these guys, I lost 100 pounds, and then shit happened, and I gained 80 of it back. Right? So I'm gonna do what I have to do to stay out of a coffin. This time around, it means Ozempic. Yeah, fine, fantastic. I will do that. I refuse to be ashamed about it too. It's cheating.
Nope.
Yeah,
No,
what the fuck is it?
I never said it was cheating. I just
How dare you, Kyle? And on the
Christ.
Christmas Eve episode of GMC, where Thomas is regaling us with his impression of Bill Murray.
Santa got ripped.
Thomas,
Look here, fuck nut.
Bill Murray.
I'm gonna be Bobo Fugsnuck. You watch and see.
Look here, fuck nut. I never shamed him for it. I just asked, what does Ozempic do? How does it fucking work? He takes it. It's his fucking deal. I don't give a shit what he does.
Yeah, the thing is, like, it does slow down. It does slow down your gut.
Hold on, Thomas. Do your impression of Bill Murray first.
Perfect. Anyway.
But really, it does other things. It does other things too. Ozempic does other things too. It's just that it would probably take too long to explain all of the things that it does. Because
which is why you're not going to.
Yes, that's right.
There you go. Thank you.
It works in a way. It works in a way that's sort of like metformin, if I remember right.
Yeah. But no, I'm looking forward to it. So we'll see. Maybe I won't be fat much longer.
God, Kyle, unbelievable. One more ghost to visit you, buddy. The ghost of Ozempic.
Yeah. You fat shamed me, Kyle. You fat shamed me.
Fat shaming.
I was holding my cat, and you said he's almost as fat as me.
Yeah, and if Xavier made that same joke, it wouldn't be fat shaming. It'd be a joke.
That's because Xavier's fat.
Yeah, I think.
What the fuck do you think I am?
I don't know. I've never seen your body.
I bought size 44 pants today. Put them on and realized, oh shit, the ones I got are stretchy, so I'm not actually a size 44.
Give me your OnlyFans address, Kyle. Kyle, give me
fucking
your OnlyFans. Let me see that body.
I don't have an OnlyFans.
Well, there's
the truffle shuffle, Kyle. Do the truffle shuffle.
Can I have your Fansly then?
What the fuck is a Fansly?
It's like OnlyFans.
But Fansly.
Again, self-respect.
Oh, Jesus
You
Christ.
think I don't
Not
have
that much because I'm
self-respect?
here.
Oh, are you slut-shaming Dewanis?
Are you slut-shaming
I may be a
Thomas?
sex addict, but I am not like down about myself at all.
Why don't you just call Thomas an autist while you're at it, and Xavier a wetback?
Unbelievable. And on the birth of
Of
the
our Lord and
quinceañera.
Savior, Jesus Christ, even the Jews.
Yeah.
He was born in the summer.
The Starfather
The
says,
pagan holiday of Christmas.
the Starfather
Yes.
said, as Kyle's brother, I will confirm he is reasonably large. And the only thing that's missing from that Starfather is the little trademark at the end. I'm just giving you a hard time, Kyle. I love the fuck out of you.
Love you more if you weren't so fat.
Yeah.
I've been doing most of the show without wearing pants.
Do you think I'm wearing anything?
Damn. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Everybody turn on their camera.
I'm
I
still
thought
wearing
you said
socks.
you didn't have an OnlyFans, Kyle.
You have to pay good money to see my feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
I pronounce fiat.
And the fucking... Okay. I thought it was gonna fucking kick me out again.
We would have been so bad. I would have been so scared that I pissed you off for real. If you just up and left.
No, it's fine. I was pissed because I wouldn't get to say I'm not into feet.
But
Okay, I don't like feet either. I wish we could remove them and still walk around.
Or belly button.
Dude, my feet would just make everybody here fucking vomit. Just my right foot, it just looks like somebody fucking Frankenstein together a foot from other corpse parts, man. It's bad.
Who needs Epicac when you can have Scott's on?
Yeah.
They
Papa
seem to have-
Papa Bear Scarfoot. That's my OnlyFans.
They
Running
seem
a
to have
sale
quite
right
a
now.
lot of hit points, though.
Who wants
Not gonna lie,
to
I'd sub to you, Scott.
jack it to a Frankenfoot?
Again?
Yeah, again.
Like before I got off from the show, or
Belushi says, when you eat as little as I do, you can afford posh nosh. I still feel sick all the time. Must need more gin. Crossbone Scoopa said, Thomas just starved himself. As a moderator, Kyle, retract what you said to Scott and call him fluffy. Honestly, Crossbones, I'd rather be called fat. Fluffy sounds like there's a suck dick component to it that I'm not comfortable with. Not that there's anything wrong with sucking dick. More than half the planet does it. I'm just
I
saying,
love sucking dick.
hey, sucking dick is great, but
I've
not
fallen
for
asleep
me.
sucking dick.
that must have been weird for the restaurant guys.
Honey, wake up. We're in a nice restaurant. The worst part is she probably grits her teeth whenever she's asleep.
Virginity sure is fun.
Oh, I told you guys about the raccoon, like an update about the raccoon. In
Yes!
The hospital.
Raccoon Watch 2024. Tell us more.
Yeah, I wanna
They've
hear
kind
more
of given
about
up with
Raccoon
trying to
Saga.
figure out where this raccoon came from because they went back for over a week through all of the outside cameras, each individual camera, and could not find where this raccoon had entered the building. So we're pretty sure, like, there's a family of raccoons just living in the ceiling.
Do you think
Is
maybe
he
he
still
solid?
in the hospital?
Do you think maybe he solid snaked it in under a cardboard box?
Oh yeah.
That'd be fucking great.
That
Fucking
little fucker.
He has an eye patch.
Like, this is a big raccoon! Like, bigger than Newton!
How many cats bigger than Newton?
He's like a Newton and a half, I bet.
Okay,
Well,
the
I
one
mean,
that's
if
behind
anybody-
Scott, like, double the size, and that's the size of this raccoon.
Oh.
Well, you know what? If anybody gets bit by the raccoon, they don't have far to go.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I know,
Lady,
it's just one floor down.
lady and gentlemen, I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
What do you want for Christmas, Scott? Tell me what you want before you go.
I
go
want
off there for 2
before
weeks.
I leave. What I want for Christmas is I want each and every one of our listeners to have the happiest, just most memorable Christmas with their friends and family and loved ones. that they could ever possibly imagine, and then a little bit more on top of that.
Jesus, do you automatically become a pussy when you're fat?
I do. It's here. You know what this sound is? Sound of my vagina flapping right there.
That's how you do it, Kyle.
Yeah.
Slaps you upside the head.
What I'm going to do for Christmas, I am going to park my ass on the couch. I'm going to lay my fuzzy head in my wife's lap, and I'm going to watch a movie with her. That's the plan. Maybe the next episode of Dune Prophecy, because Ariana absolutely is like fucking smitten with Dune. Maybe
How is that series?
It's pretty good, actually. Dune Prophecy is pretty good. Yeah. They just they dropped a twist that was like, oh, okay. It was fantastic, man. But so I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Once again, Strawberry Shockwave, check it out. Belucius and his crew over at Ugly Wretch, check them out. Ninja Bill, who wasn't on the show, Tef does some great reviews. Check him out. Ultra Megatronus, please check him out. All the friends of the show, their links are in the description down below. Dwayne Marsh says, happy holidays. Starfather says, Merry Christmas, you guys. Hope holidays goes well. Crossbones Koopa says, I'm going to go watch Tom Baker Doctor Who, if that's what you want for Christmas. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. Say good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Guten
All right.
Nachten.
Farewell.
The one thing I want, one more impression from Thomas. Speaking of Dune, do your Timothy Chalamet impression.
I don't even know who that is.
Beautiful.
God.
My God, it's like he's sucking Zendaya's face.
Right?